You know, we're hearing all about the kids. We're hearing about Trayvon Mullen. Do you feel like this job is yours to go out and grab right now, though?
Definitely. I feel like, it's wide open. I'm just trying to come out and compete every day. Between me, like you said, me, Mullen, and Mark, and all the corners, we're just trying to come out and compete every day. And that's the main thing that I want to come out and focus on is let's compete. Let's let the best man do his job and do what he needs to do.
I told somebody the other day, I said, I don't look at Ryan as a new starter because you played so many significant snaps last year. How does that help you heading into this year?
It helps me just because like experience, and I feel like I can take on a leadership role as far as like helping the young guys because they haven't experienced that game setting yet. So getting snaps on the field just helps me to know things like pre-snap, and it helps me to know like study more film because I feel like that was the area that I struggled at sometimes. Actually, my attention to detail might have not been as sharp as I wanted it to be. So just going through that transition of last year of getting some plays on the field, I feel like it helps me a lot now to know like what to expect pre-snap and reading formations beforehand.
Coach Venable said the other night your versatility stands out. Where have you played the most, though?
Mostly I play corner, but as far as everything, I try to pay attention to everything in the secondary because I really like all positions, but I primarily play more corner.
You played nickel and safety both as well?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that helps you, get on the field if you can be, play that many positions?
Yeah, definitely. Because I just want to make sure I know what I'm doing in each spot and make sure I know that the coaches can rely on me if called upon to do any spot on the secondary. So I just try to, when Coach V and we're going over stuff in the film room, I just try to pay attention to everything and absorb as much knowledge as I can when I'm in the film room. I played mostly corner today. Sometimes in some field, but today was just straight corner.
How do you think you did?
I think I did well. Overall, I just, as always, things I need to work on in my technique, things of that nature. But I feel like I had a good day today. I'm going to come out every day and practice and just try to keep competing and keep working. A lot today. I got matched up with Dion, Trayvon Thompson, DeAndre Overton. Only more guys in the boundary. I had a little bit of field work, but mostly some of the boundary.
Do you still play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, I have to play with a chip on my shoulder because of how things, went with my recruitment. I'm out here trying to just prove that I can be, a guy that they can rely on, a guy that, I can show my teammates that I can play with, so every day I come out here with a chip on my shoulder and I'm trying to just keep proving and that's all I can do. So.
What do you feel like you've had to show to the coaches, maybe since the end of last season, to show your dedication and focus to this job?
Just being more like leadership and knowing things beforehand, like just not being the same player that I was when I was a redshirt freshman and not being immature as I was when I was a redshirt freshman, things like that. And I feel like that just comes out with the way you study film, the way you take on things, my approach to the game, and things like that. So I have to prove to them that I can do this and I'm ready for the challenge.
How many times do you get asked, is the secondary going to be okay? Or are you guys going to be all right? How many times do you hear
all
that?
All the time. But in a way, we embrace it because we know that how good we are. We know that we can play. So when those questions are asked, I'm just like, we're ready for the challenge. We're ready to prove a lot of people wrong. So the next man up mentality.
What I was talking about a minute ago, you've played so many valuable snaps. Do you look at that and look at Jadar and say, man, we're not really new to this? We've played a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I know Jadar feels the same way because he's played a lot of snaps. He has experience, but it's still that kind of like, oh, we lost the starter, so now it's I feel like they don't really give us any credit or like that, anything of that nature. Which is I can see how that happens. But me and Jadar know we know what we got to do, and we know what our mentality has to be coming in. So we definitely feel like that's an area that we can improve on. But yeah.